Jose Abreu at first, and Cesar Salazar makes his first start in the major leagues. First pitch swinging, Nick Maton takes no time and delivers the first pitch to center field. Getting ahead 0-2 on Riley Green. Swing and a miss. Christian Javier getting Riley Green on 3 pitches for the second out.
Head in the count.
Ground ball to Bregman on 2 hops. Alex gobbles it up, and that is a great start for Christian Javier.
In the regular season, 8 starts, he is 1-4 with a 7.30 ERA.
Fourth career start here at Minute Maid Park, and Pena is now in the midst of an 0-for-17 slump. Feels like he's hit the ball in some tough luck. That one was not. And Alex sends one into center field. Riley Green is there. And that's the second out of the inning. So the Tigers were struggling coming in, just like they were coming off that Tampa Bay series. There is a base hit. Yordan Alvarez just over the leap of Ryan Kreidler. Has another hit. He's now 8-for-22 on the season. And he grounds one to the left side. Tough play by Maton, who had to go to his left. Spins and throws for the final out of the inning. And Javier gets this ball off the mound to Jeremy Pena. And that is out number 1. Is 5, and only Shohei Ohtani struck out more per 9 than Javier at 11.71. Javier having a great 2022 as Torkelson sends one to center field on the first pitch, and there's 2 away quickly.
Fantastic job. Some of those trades, the developing and drafting, and then locking them down for years to come.
Well, he is showing why. The called third strike. That was a tough pitch. Tucker goes down looking, and he got a big hug from Megan Thee Stallion. There's a line drive base hit. He gets a base hit here to start his final game of this homestand. That's a good idea. There goes Hensley as Chaz McCormick hits one high and deep to left field. Chaz Mania Devil gives the Astros a 2-0 lead.
Hey, Ma! Meatloaf!
A 1-2 pitch with the runner on the move, and Chaz hits his first of the year. The first home run for a right-hand hitter for the Astros this season.
All we had to do was talk about it in the open and how there were only 2 extra base hits by right-handed hitters coming into this game today, and put Chaz in there against a left-handed pitcher, and boom, there you go, that first home run from the right-handed hitter's batter's box for the Houston Astros. As McCormick, first home run for him, and right-handed hitters came inside with that fastball at 92 miles an hour, and Chaz did a great job of pulling the hands in. Pretty extreme launch angle, getting it up in the air and carrying it 368 feet for the first runs of this game.
Chad. That one popped up, playable behind home plate. Eric Haas tosses the mask away and makes the catch. Did he know he would be playing for the Astros as part of their opening day roster as he chops a foul? Oh, that's going to be fair. Salazar thought that was going foul, and it stayed fair. 3 years with the Tigers. Swing and a miss. That's 3 strikeouts for Javier. Cesar Salazar has seen 7 batters in his first.
Maybe using the off speed to set up that fastball.
There's a little punch shot, and that'll be the first hit of the game. Zach McKinstry, first hit for the Tigers, that is. Zach McKinstry has a single to shallow center field count. There goes the runner, and the first stolen base attempt against Salazar. Really, Cesar didn't have much of a chance. 1-2 the count to Kreidler. Ground ball right side. Abreu will need help from Christian Javier covering. He does so and flips it to him. McKinstry moves over to third. Maton versus Maton Part 2 matchup. This one cued the other way. Tough play, Bregman. No chance. Breggy had to make a quick transfer. Even if he does, Maton might beat it out. So a little opposite field, infield hit by Nick Maton ties the game at 1 as Zach McKinstry comes around to score. Little flare into right field is dropping quickly. That's a base hit. Tucker will make the play to third, and Diving in head first is Nick Maton. There goes Green, and the pitch is just off the plate, and Riley Green has his first steal of the year. A Christian Javier start. So he faces him for the first time and pops one into right field. David Hensley makes the call. Here comes Tucker. Tucker will take over. JP is hitting some tough luck, but he's riding 0 for 17 right now. And there's a little more tough luck as he hits one on the line, but at the right fielder, Matt Vierling, for out number 1. Alex sends one to left field on a line, but there's Austin Meadows. So the Astros hitting a couple of line drives caught by Tigers outfielders in this inning. Tucker in this part of the lineup, but those guys do not get phased by lefties, although that was a pretty good pitch there by Eduardo. Jordan, frustrated, flips the bat away as he flies out to left field. Pop up on the 9th pitch of the at-bat. Alex Bregman, an easy play for the first out. Stay with us on all our social media platforms. Torkelson sends one to right, pretty well hit, but Tucker has it lined up on the warning track. Tucker puts it away. I think the scouting report on the number 1 pick of the 2020 draft might be changing because Stanek had a fastball turned around in last night's game. Wednesday afternoon with school in session, a very healthy crowd today. Jose Abreu drills one deep center field all the way back to the wall, and Riley Green puts it away, making a bid for his first Astros home run.
Into that wall.
Kyle Tucker makes a bid deep down the right field line. Tucker is gone! So Abreu hits one almost 410 feet to straightaway center for an out, and Tucker hooks one down the line for his 3rd home run of the year.
Location, location, location. Tucker's going to go back to the dugout and tell Jose Abreu there's some better real estate down the lines here at Minute Maid Park. Got himself a hanging slider, it looked like, or breaking ball at 83. Got a little bit quick on it, but pulled it down that right field line as the fence came back to him, and that at Minute Maid Park, a little bit more of a square, deep center field here.
That one's down. Hensley, who drew 80 walks in the minor leagues last year, shows now with a 3-1 lead. Chaz on a 1-0 pitch, hits it well to right center field, all the way back, and that'll bounce up and over the wall. Automatic double for Chaz McCormick, who is now 2 for 2 with a home run and a double against Rodriguez. And Joltz gets one into left center field. Pretty deep, should be deep enough to score Hensley. The catch is made by Meadows. He won't even attempt to throw home. That's a sac fly for Corey Joltz. Joltz drives in his first run as a major leaguer. The Astros now lead 4-1.
Beautifully done.
Now Cesar Salazar grounds one to first. Salazar will be retired for the final out of the inning, but the Astros post 2 more runs again. They've had a 2-run second and a 2-run fourth. That one shot over the head of Jose Abreu down the line. Tucker will play it and hold Haas to a single. 4th hit for the Tigers, all singles.
No-hitter in that World Series.
There's a broken bat. Hensley will drift back and put it away. Pinstree retired on 1 pitch for the first out.
28% in the curveball at 14. There you go.
Another strikeout for Javier, his first since the first batter of the 3rd inning. He's attempting one this year, though, and he's going to have a stolen base. Eric Haas gets into second base.
Man.
It was up, and he pops it up. Long run for Joltz, but he'll get there. Corey puts it away for the final out of the inning.
And lower on hitters.
Little tapper right side. JP in a race with Rodriguez, and Pena's going to win it. Yeah.
After review, the call is overturned. The runner is out. Detroit will retain its challenge.
Alex pops this one into left field. Austin Meadows will move in and to his right. That's out number 2.
Prolific.
That's in. Ball 4. Jordan Alvarez draws a walk. Second walk allowed by Eduardo Rodriguez. Oh, there's Julia. 3-2 pitch. Rocket past the middle of the diamond. Jordan thought about going first to third. He'll put the brakes on as Riley Green got to that ball in a hurry. That was well struck by Abreu.
Left-handed pitching.
Little check swing to third, and that will do it for the Astros. An excuse me hit. There's now at 83 pitches in his start. And a swing and a miss. There's that fastball that always seems to stay up on a hitter as Javier picks up his 5th strikeout of the game. And there's a base hit the other way. That might have been the best struck baseball of any of the 5 hits as he singles past David Hensley into right field.
Huge fan of Javi coming in. So all of this still a dream for Salazar.
Trying to throw out his first base runner, and he couldn't quite get the tag down. Could Pena the throw just to the first base side of the bag. Steals in their first 5 games.
4 steals by 4 different guys, too.
Into left field, Jolt's going back. He's near that corner, and he plays it well. He wasn't sure if he was in front of the out-of-town scoreboard or in that open gap, so he leaped up on beyond left field. 2-2 count, and that one's popped in the air. Shallow left center field coming in. Corey Joltz. Nice outing by Christian Javier.
Smart, has good stuff.
Hensley taking a look at a 2-2 pitch, gets called out on strikes. Called third strike. Chaz didn't like the call, but pretty close pitch there on a 3-2 pitch. That's the second out of the inning. That one's towards the middle. Corey Joltz, another base hit. Joltz playing in his 5th game for the Astros, has 5 hits. He had a 2-hit game last night. And sends this one into left field. Meadows will come in. And Austin Meadows puts it away for the final out. Corey Joltz with a base hit. And then your bullpen all of a sudden is taxed right out of the gate.
Well, in the same manner, you don't expect your bullpen to come out of spring training and
Abreu missing glove side consistently, has walked the first 2 batters. Here's batting here with nobody out, 2 on. Call third strike, close enough there. Top of the zone calls go against McKinstry as he goes down looking for the first out. 67. Ground ball towards the middle. Pena will take it himself on the bag. Turns the double play. Jeremy Pena helps out with a nice defensive play, and Brian Abreu works through the inning.
Incredible, because I want to know thoughts as he's heading to second base.
That ball's drilled deep to left field, off the wall as Pena will head to second base. Jeremy can't even buy a break on a double as he just missed his first home run of the year by a matter of feet. Now Alex Bregman, a little chopper. Pena on the move. He'll get to third. Bregman will be safe. That throw by Baez a little bit wide, and Torkelson tried to make a sweep tag and couldn't.
Home runs.
Jordan Alvarez hits one high to right field. That'll be plenty deep to score Jeremy Pena. Jordan adds to his RBI total. He now has 10 runs batted in on the season, and it's 5-1 Astros. Abreu sends one into left center field. Pretty well hit, but Riley Green is there right in front of the warning track. Bregman will bluff a tag to force a throw, and that'll be the second out of the inning.
I think Julie requested that one.
Oh, I did not.
Tucker loops one into right center field, coming on, and not quite making the play is Deerling. Bregman's going to be waved around. He's going to score. Kyle Tucker drives in a run. It's now 6-1. Tuck drives in his second run of the game. He's up to 8 on the year. The lefties keep producing. Seems like it'll ever even out, but Tuck's had a couple of breaks in this one. Hensley grounds this one slowly to second base. He's a little frustrated, and that'll do it for the Astros in the 7th. But try to hold up. He went too far, and that'll be a strikeout for Montero, the first batter he faces out of the bullpen. Start to see the pieces in place that they can build around for the future. And this guy's right in the middle of all that. Riley Green, just 22 years old, continues to be impressive as he's going to up by 3 here. There's no chance they get him. He won't even have to slide, but he will anyhow. That's a triple here with 1 out.
Get it on the outside edge is always nice, too. That's the good pitch. Sinker. He can two-seam that thing at 95 and just have some tilt.
Dusty not going to one of his more experienced catchers late in the game. He wants to stick with Salazar here. Meadows on a 1-1 pitch singles into left field. So the Tigers get their second run of the game on their 7th hit. Meadows' first hit. Swings to the first pitch here and pops it way up in the air. Jeremy Pena calls off Chas McCormick and puts it away for the final out of the inning. And McCormick can't connect on that pitch on the outside edge. He goes down on strikes. That's one away, and the first strikeout for Alexander. Baker or any of the Astros in their bullpen. There's Jones. Deep to left field, off the top of the wall. Julks just missing his first Major League home run, but a nice game, a single, a double, a sac fly. The University of Houston Cougar having a great first homestand. Hopefully they get to see his first big league hit. Well, then will not come on that swing as he pops one into shallow left center field. Austin Meadows is there for the second out. Pena making a bid again to left field. This one's gone. Jeremy Pena, who just missed a home run his last time up, hit one off the top of the wall. This time clears the wall by about a foot as he keeps looking back at the wall to making sure that was his first home run of the season.
Just battle, battle, battle. Finally get a pitch he can handle. He hits it hard into left field and sneaks it into the Crawford boxes. What a great at bat. Things turning around for Jeremy after a tough stretch. Did a good job pulling the hands up nicely to that sinker again. That's a mistake from Alexander with a fastball up.
I love 11 hits. Bregman hits it pretty well. Riley Green going all the way back. Green is at the wall, and he will catch it right up against the fence, 399 feet from home plate. Bregman gave it a ride, but he is out number 3. A little slow ground ball to the right side. Abreu can take it himself, and he does for the first out. He picked up his 600th double here at Minute Maid Park last year as Eric Haas goes down looking at strikes. Presley picks up his first strikeout, 2 away. Escape with 1 and a 3-4 homestand. And that's what will happen here when Ryan Presley steps on first base after the flip from Jose Abreu. Astros win it 8-2. Blummer, that was a much-needed win after a 3-game losing streak.
Yeah, that looked a little more familiar to us. We saw some good pitching in Christian Javier to get this ball game started. Then we started to see those bats come around. We've gotten used to seeing Tucker and Alvarez, but they got some help today from Chas McCormick, Jeremy Pena, Julks getting in on the action. So it was a fun game to watch and well played.
Astros win it 8-2. We'll have plenty more, including the post-game show presented by Whataburger. It'll be Kevin Eschenfelder and Brian Bogusevic recapping this one. Julia Morales will bring you some sound from the clubhouse, and also they'll hear from Dusty Baker. Lots of thoughts after this one as the Astros win it 8-2, leading into a happy flight tomorrow on their first road trip of the season. Back with more after this.